Hi, this is John with Bank Account Bonus Central, and today's video is all about Educational Systems Credit Union. They are offering a nationwide $250 checking account bonus. As I said, this is open nationwide, and it's rather humorous how broadly they define their availability for the nationwide. Plus, this credit union does offer some credit card funding, which is awesome. So before we jump into too many details, I do have a quick disclaimer. I am currently not a customer of this credit union. I'm not affiliated by them. I'm not endorsed by them. This is my own personal review for informational purposes only. All the screenshots are from their website, and all the information is current as of the time of this recording. Reason I'm not a customer is because recently I've been signing up for a few credit unions, looking them up for different deals and whatnot, and I got rejected for 3 of them in a row. So it's time for me to take a little break, pump the brakes, spend some time in the garden. Still doesn't mean I can't share with you the best opportunities out there. So, when was the last time your bank paid you $250 for your direct deposit, which you're going to get anyways from your employer? That's what this video is about. Might as well take advantage of it. So I do have a $3 million challenge for the year 2023. I want to help at least 1,000 people make at least $3,000 each from these videos. If you can appreciate profitable content like this on a consistent basis, do me a favor, hit this video with a huge thumbs up. Definitely appreciate it. All right, so savings accounts. We're going to begin this video talking about savings accounts. They're great to have, rainy day funds. Might as well get one. If you're going to get one, why not get the best one? So I am an affiliate for M1 Finance. Absolutely love what they have to offer. They offer currently the best savings account out there. So I'll briefly talk about that. You can get 5% on your savings. The only thing you got to do is put in 5,000. The second your savings account touches 5,000 with them, boom, you go to 5%, and that's good up to $100,000, which is to me the best thing going out there right now. So put your savings on autopilot. 5% APY on savings up to 100,000. If you take full advantage of that, that is $5,000. That is like seriously something I'm just going to mention in every video because it's awesome. They have no monthly fee. I've been with them since 2018, and I have not paid a single penny in any fee. So no minimum balances. I am an affiliate. If you'd like to sign up, see what they have to offer, take advantage of this. Really would appreciate if you use my affiliate link, which is up here. You can screenshot that, type it into a new tab. You can hit the QR code. You can hit the link in the description box below, or you can always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com. Say, hey, John, hook me up with the M1 Finance link, and I'll definitely hook you up rather quickly. I made a full video about M1 Finance, talking about checking accounts. Get the best savings account to go with your new checking account. Link to the video is here. All right, so moving along, life in the garden. As I said, red pear tomatoes. Taking a break from opening up accounts. I can't wait until I can start opening up new accounts. But red pear tomatoes in my garden. These are actually really delicious, organically grown. You can see there's a cluster of them. Yeah, I can't wait to start opening up new accounts. So shout out to a friend of the channel, Brian. Appreciate you sharing this with me. If you have ones that you want me to make videos about, please share them with the email. Definitely appreciate that. This is, as I said, available nationwide, and it is rather humorous how broadly they defined their eligibility. It expires 7/31/2023, so a little bit of time to take advantage of signing up for this. Might as well take advantage of it. So here's their link, esfcu.org/checking bonus. That's how you get to this page. You'll see $250 checking bonus. Get a $250 checking bonus with a new checking account. Only thing you need to do is e-statements and direct deposit, and show you what is exactly needed for that. Take advantage of this limited time offer. Add some extra value to your summer. In case you've never heard of Educational Systems FCU, I haven't heard of them until seeing this. One thing I do on a regular basis is check BBB. So they do have a solid A+ rating with BBB. They've been in business since for 67 years. 2 complaints in the last 12 months, 11 complaints in 3 years. So that is not bad. So if you look here, consumer reviews, 2 out of 5, average of 1 consumer review. Well, typically what I look at that is it's not that big a deal. because if you have a good experience at a bank, typically you're not going to leave a review because that's just what you've grown accustomed to the level of service to receive. If you do have a bad review or bad experience, you're going to leave a bad review. And this is just one review, so I wouldn't take that. But keep in mind how many transactions bank or credit union has in the term of a day, a month, a week, a year. So in the last 12 months, they've had 2 BBB complaints. So that's not bad at all. All right, so here's the fine print for this. So from the new account needs to be opened between June 15 and July 31. I just found out about this, so that's why I'm sharing it. Need to have a minimum direct deposit of at least 700 per pay period from payroll, retirement income sources, which seems fairly broadly defined. Social Security that posted the account by October 31, 2023. The $250 bonus will be paid within 10 business days after the qualifying direct deposit post and validation of e-statement. So when you sign up, make sure to do the e-statements. There is membership eligibility required. So most credit unions, when you sign up, their eligibility is based upon geographic location, and you have public school systems of these different ones, and then community colleges and stuff like that, other groups, and then I'll show you the bottom thing here in a bigger thing that shows how they just open it up literally to everyone. I love how broad the qualification is for this credit union. So if you volunteer for, you're an employee of, student of, alumni of, or retiree of a public school system. That's like any public school system, or private school system, or college, or university, or education related organization, which is another very broadly defined term, or an immediate family member of thereof, which is another very broadly defined term. You can become a member of the Support Education Foundation. Foundation is basically pay $15. You get in if you've ever been a student or anybody in your family has ever been a student of either public or private schools. So very broadly defined. So when I look up new credit unions, one of the first things I do is I look up their CD rates. Their best one is right here, 12 months, 4.3%, which is not bad, but it's not as good as One Finance paying 5%. Might as well get the most of your money. The credit card funding, they do have it, but it's minimal, and you're better off putting your savings into One Finance, mathematically speaking. To open up your account, you need ID and you want to use your credit card to fund it. When you hit the apply button, here's your eligibility. You want to hit the big box here, unless you are able to click one of these other ones, honestly. Required product, they require a base savings product, which pays 0.01%. So anytime I see 0.01%, it makes me sad because that's literally the lowest amount of interest they can pay you and say they're actually paying you something. It's like literally the lowest amount they can possibly pay you. So, the Fed has been raising interest rates by a lot. And they, from what I understand, they're going to be raising the interest rates probably by another 25 basis points in the next month or so. So, yeah, that's sad to see for a savings account. They do have a premium summer pay, which is if you work for a school system, you have your direct deposit going there, they pay you 2%, and 2% is less than what one is offering. Premium checking is solid. There's no fees on there. I'll show you that in a minute. How did you hear about us? Well, I heard about it from Brian, so definitely call that a friend. Whether you owe the IRS money or not, so you click on that. So the checking account, the premium checking is the one I would go with. A premium checking account features no minimum balance requirement and no monthly service fee. If there's any service fee, like this one's got $12.95 or $10, I'd rather not choose that one because I don't like paying fees. So premium checking, courtesy pay, overdraft protection. Would you like a debit card? Yeah, because I have a huge collection of them. Would you like to order checks? No, because why would I want to use a check? I want FCU Educational Systems FCU to authorize and pay overdrafts. No. I always click no there because the only way to get an overdraft fee is to get the overdraft protection. So I always choose no for that. And then your standard credit union application. Are you an employee of them? for me. No. You put your social security number, name, first name, last name, mother's maiden name, citizenship status, address, occupancy, um, your email, contact information, your ID, date it was issued, expiration date, employment information, and then they also want the driver's license, which is standard fare. And then here's the fun part: the funding, credit card funding. How much do you want to deposit? Base savings, I put $80 there, even though the checking account has actually higher interest than the savings account. I actually would have flipped those if I was actually signing up for them. But this is just for illustrative purposes. So I would have put the $80 for checking, $5 for the savings, and that's one-time membership fee of 15. That's a total. How do you want to fund the account? It looks like credit card seems to be the only way to do that, which is always awesome. It's a bummer. It's only $100, but you can still make some money off of that. Type in your credit card number, expiration date, name on the card. Bam, you are good to go. So the math, $250 bonus on $700 in direct deposits. That is basically almost 36% return on your direct deposit. That's basically getting a nice little raise for a direct deposit you're going to get anyways. Power ranking this bonus, I do power rankings based upon math and not upon feelings. So the bonus size, 250, earns 3 points here. The bonus speed, 10 days, which is really not bad at all. That's 4 points. The percent of return, which is basically 36%, that's max points there. So this bonus is 13 points, which is a very high A. Not quite Supremo, but very close. If they would have made the bonus a little bit bigger or paid out a little bit faster, then it would have made top ranking. All right, so if you're going to open up a checking account, do you want to open up a savings account with them? Let's look at the math. How do they compare to M1 Finance? So looking at their checking and savings rate, their checking rate actually has 0.05. Their savings has 0.01, which, as I said, is depressingly the lowest amount that they can pay you and say that they're actually paying you something. The summer pay tier 1 is 2%. You need your school direct deposit going there. Some people qualify for that, others won't. But their 2 still isn't better than the 1. So they also have a money market. Minimum balance for that's $2,500. It pays 1.24%, 1.25 APY. We're going to compare that apples to apples. So if we're going to do a $10,000 challenge, ESFCU versus M1 Finance, which one will pay you more? So in ESFCU, if you put 10,000 in there for 1 year, you're going to end up with $10. That's like really, really little amount. If you do the tier 1 money market, you're going to get $125, which is okay, but it's nowhere near as if you have 10,000 in M1 Finance for 1 year, you get $500, and it just scales up from there. That is phenomenal. So as I said, link to the M1 Finance savings account. Definitely take advantage of that. It is the best thing out there for savings account. My affiliate link, QR code, Churning Adventures. You can always email me or hit the link in the description box down below. Bank account bonus central verdict. Finding a nationwide credit union that offers a $250 checking account bonus and $100 in credit card funding is very nice, considering you'll get direct deposit anyways. Speaking about direct deposits, I do plan on making a full video just upon direct deposits in the year 2023. Plan on doing that within the next month or so. As far as savings accounts, join me at M1 Finance. So I still have comments off for these videos, but if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, or criticisms, hit me up, journeyangadventures@gmail.com. I'll get back to you rather quickly. Today's question, what is the worst sin? So, interesting question. Maybe something you've thought about. So today's scripture is based on Matthew 22. So Jesus was asked, what is the greatest commandment in the law? Jesus said, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, your mind. This is the first and great commandment. Second one, which is similar to it, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these 2 commandments, saying all the law and the prophets. So the greatest sin comes from disobeying the greatest commandment. So the greatest commandment is to love God. If you don't love God, that's the greatest sin. If you do love God, well, that's just going to overflow into your relationship with others. So it's, in the book of 1 John, there's different tests to see whether somebody is actually a Christian. One of those tests say if you love God, you're going to love your brother, you're going to love your neighbor. So loving God, there's an overflow. Another scripture says we love him because he first loved us. So, you know, it all starts with loving God. If you don't love him, that's the greatest sin. So if you do love God, there's overflow. You're able to love others. Imagine what kind of better world this place would be is if people loved each other and they cared about helping and benefiting, solving each other's problems instead of contributing to problems in society. Additional information about this, how to follow Jesus. There's nothing we can do on our own, under our own power. We can't will that, but it comes from above, which is what's changed my life. If you're still with me, definitely appreciate it. Like the video if you appreciate profitable content on a consistent basis. Share this with anybody who'd be able to benefit from it, and subscribe with bell notifications so you can be amongst the first to learn about such profitable opportunities. And with that, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace, and may God bless you.